Hi, I'm Trent Wolter. I'm the sales manager at Allcraft Exteriors, and today we're going to talk about operation of a ProVia double hung window. The reason we're talking about this, even though you've gone over this with your salesman, there's a lot to remember during that initial sales visit. So as a courtesy, we're going to make some videos to demonstrate the proper techniques in operating the window. One other area that we want to talk about today is performance, and how can you compare one window to another window. Your windows are going to have this NFRC performance label on it. This NFRC performance label is going to tell you a few things. First off, you have this map. That's the Energy Star map. If your region where you live is shaded in blue, that means that this window option here does meet Energy Star for your location. So you can see this one has blue for the United States, so you can put this window anywhere in the United States and it'll be Energy Star certified. The next box gives a description of your window. So it tells you the type of window, the manufacturer, and the specs that are in here. For example, this one has triple pane glass and low E and argon. Then the performance numbers. Up at the upper left-hand corner, we have the U value. The U value in this window is a 0.19. Most people have never heard of a U value before. The U value is simply the inverse of an R value. So you've heard of your walls in your house might have an R19 insulation. This window is a 0.19 U value. Take the 0.19, take 1 divided by 0.19 gives you the R value. So in this case here, at a 0.19, this would be equivalent to just a slight amount above a 5. Next box here we have is the solar heat gain. So this tells you how much heat can pass through your glass and into your house. In a northern environment like we're living here in Minnesota, you want to have a little bit higher solar heat gain, because in Minnesota we have more days where we're heating our house than we're cooling our house. The next number is your visible transmittance. This is just simply a rating to show how much actual light comes into your windows. Example here with the triple pane. Triple pane is going to have a little bit darker because you have 2 layers of low E. So that number will be lower. And if you're comparing it to a dual pane window, that should be a higher number. The last box here is more of a formality. It's indicating that this window meets industry standards. The industry standard for air infiltration is less than or equal to 0.3 cubic feet per minute. Any reputable window on the market is going to be well below that. Then the final one on here is condensation resistance. Condensation resistance measures how much or how likely the window is going to be to condensate, like we just talked about. The higher the number, the better. So the closer to 100 would be a window that's not going to condensate. You get low numbers, 30s, 40s, and that window's going to sweat.
We're built on trust.